Hey you horror fans out there. I'm back with another video. I'm going to show off my horror movie collection. So here we go with the video. Okay y'all, I'm starting with my Blu-rays first, so here we go. First up, we have American Psycho. Then I have Blood Rage. This is a very good Thanksgiving slasher. My Bloody Valentine. Everybody knows this classic slasher from the 80s. I have The Burning, one of the best camp slashers I ever seen. We have The Conjuring, phenomenal. The Conjuring 2. And I have The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It, on 4K. Awesome movies. 28 Days Later. The Descent. Awesome. I have The Dorm That Dripped Blood. I have a lot of slashers in my collection because I'm a huge slasher fan, so get ready to see a lot of slashers. I have The Evil Dead, one of my favorite 80s horror movies, on 4K. Final Exam. I love the last 20 minutes of this. It's good. I have Hereditary. The Howling. One of the best werewolf movies of all time to me. I have Insidious. This and The Conjuring both are just phenomenal. I have Chapter 2. Chapter 3. And I have The Last Key. Okay, moving on to Intruder. This one has a lot of gore in it. I love it. Kind of underrated too. And I have Invasion of the Body Snatchers. A good one from the 70s. I have It. Then I have the remake. I enjoyed this It remake a lot. Then I have It Chapter 2. I have It Follows. Very good. I have the Leprechaun 7 movie collection. I have The Lost Boys. This is one of the best vampires movies out there. This movie is just timeless to me. Okay, Motel Hell, a cheesy movie from the 80s. I have Night of the Demons, just incredible. Okay, I have Pieces. I love this cover so much, and I love how the killer in this movie, he uses his chainsaw more than Leatherface does in the Chainsaw Massacre movies. Yes, this is a gory classic. Highly recommend it. We have Predator. Predator 2, both of them iconic. Moving on to Pumpkinhead. Love Pumpkinhead. The Return of the Living Dead, my favorite zombie movie. Coming up, we have Silent Night, Deadly Night. Very good Christmas slasher. We have Slaughter High, favorite of mine. And we have Sleepaway Camp. And this has like the one of the best crazy twist endings ever. We have Sleepwalkers, great. The Slumber Party Massacre, cheesy but a lot of fun. We have The Strangers. The Strangers Pray at Night, which is good. I love that pool scene in here. One of the best anthology movies to me, Tales from the Hood. We have The Visit. And Wrong Turn, which is excellent, the first one. Coming down here, Have the second one, Dead End. Wrong Turn 3, Left for Dead. Wrong Turn 4, Bloody Beginnings. 5, Bloodlines. I love Doug Bradley in this one. It's like this one has the best kills in it. Wrong Turn 6, Last Resort. And the remake. Out of these, I love 1, 3, and 5 the most. So I'm going to move these to the side. Coming on to my box sets. I have the Omen box set. It has all the Omen films in it. Yes, this is awesome. Yes, and I have the Ultimate Scream Collection. On DVD, it has all the movies. Great. And this is a great collection to have. And my favorite one is the Friday the 13th box set. Yes. Have all the movies in it just like I like them. Just like the other box sets I got. Yes. Okay, moving on to my DVDs now. Starting off with Alice Sweet Alice, a good 70s slasher. I have American Gothic, which I think is underrated. We have An American Werewolf in London. This film is just legendary. I have the Amityville Horror. And Amityville 2, The Possession. So scary. And plus, my favorite one. Anaconda. Used to watch this so much. It's great. I have Basket Case. This right here needs to be talked about a lot more. It's good. And I have The Beyond, which is great. Love this cover. She looks so creepy. Okay, Black Christmas, classic. I have The Blob. This is one of the best remakes out there, along with The Fly and The Thing. Moving on to Bloody Birthday. It's about these killer kids. Bloody Moon. Love that cover. Blood Night. This one has a extremely high body count. And it has my girl Danielle Harrison here from the Halloween movies. This is great. I have Boggy Creek. A very good creature film. I have The Boy. The Cabin in the Woods. I have Candyman, iconic. Okay, back-to-back classics. Another classic, Carrie. Then I have The Rage, Carrie 2. I really love this one. They amped up the gore in this one. The Changeling, a creepy one. I have Children of the Corn. And I have the Children of the Corn collection. I think it's from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 to 7. Yes. Moving on to Chopping Mall. I have City of the Living Dead. Creepshow, the best anthology movie out there. Creepshow 2. This was a good sequel to it. I just wish they had more stories, but it's fine. My favorite story is The Wrath. Everybody likes that one. I have Curtains, fun watch. Day of the Dead, good zombie one. Dead Silence, I love this cover. And I have Demons, awesome, with an awesome soundtrack. Don't Breathe. Dracula 2000. In the Days, a very underrated one by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Then Evil Dead 2, one of the best horror sequels out there. Then I have the remake of Evil Dead. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I love this one so much. It is very scary. And I have The Exorcist. Everybody knows this classic scary movie. Okay, moving on to The Exorcist 3. This one has like one of the best jump scares in it. It's very scary. I have The Faculty, one of the best 90s horror movies. I have Frailty, very good Bill Paxton one. He sure has some good movies. Fright Night, my favorite vampire movie ever. I have Graduation Day, good slasher. Moving on to The Grudge. Happy Birthday to Me, another good one from the 80s slasher. Have Happy Death Day. I have Hatchet. Everybody knows this gory movie. Moving on to Hell Night, starring Linda Blair. This one had a lot of suspense in it. On to Hellraiser. This movie is just brilliant. One of the best 80s horror movies out there. Highly recommend it. Hellbound 2, a great sequel to it. And I have Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. It seemed like after this third one, it just went downhill for that franchise. Moving on to The Hills Have Eyes. I have The Hitcher. This film has one of the some of the best tension ever on film. Such a classic movie. I have Hollow Man, an underrated one. Moving on to The House on Sorority Row. A very good one. This is basically I Know What You Did Last Summer, but way before the 90s. Humongous. Y'all check this one out. It's creepy. Yes, I Know What You Did Last Summer. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer. Out of these three, this is my favorite one. Always been. We're on to The Initiation. I Spit on Your Grave. I like revenge type of movies, so yes, great. Jaws, one of the best movies of all time. Jaws 2, very good sequel to it. Moving on to the awesome Jeepers Creepers. I love Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers 2. I have Part 3. I love the Jeepers Creepers films. Moving on to Joyride. Joyride 2, Dead Ahead. Missing the third one. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Then we have Krampus, a very good Christmas horror movie. I have Lights Out. Madman, I love this cover. It's kind of creepy because he's in a tree watching them. Look at that, it's just creepy. I have Mama. Man's Best Friend, underrated. I have The Maniac, this awesome cover. This grimy, sleazy type of slasher movie. Check it out, y'all. Okay, we have The New York Ripper. This is a good Italian slasher. There's a lot of gore in it, sleazy, fun. We went on to Nightmare. This one has a lot of crazy moments in it. You're gonna be like, what the world is going on? Night of the Creeps, very, very good. They just don't make movies like this no more, which is sad. Coming up is Night of the Living Dead, the original classic that changed the face of horror. Yes, true classic. You have Oculus. Yes, good. I'm moving on to Pet Sematary, a creepy one from Stephen King. Pet Sematary 2. I like this one too because of Clancy Brown in it. It was funny. Moving on to Piranha. I think these things are more deadly than Jaws because they all run in packs and stuff, which is very scary. Everybody knows this classic coming up, Poltergeist. They Are Here, that little girl, the TV. Yes, moving on to an underrated one, which I think, Prince of Darkness. This movie is creepy. John Carpenter, he had a few underrated ones, and this is one of them. I have Prom Night, starring Jamie Lee Curtis. This is when she was going through her horror phase. Yes. I have The Prowler. Everybody check this one out. It has a lot of gore in it. Tom Savini did great with the special effects in it. We have the classic, iconic Psycho. Love Psycho. I have part 2, 3, and 4. I have the Puppet Master collection, 1 through 9. Moving on to A Quiet Place. I have Rest Stop, Dead Ahead. Rest Stop, Don't Look Back. Some really trippy, messed up movies. And then I have The Ring 2, and Rings, the 3 movie collection pack. Moving on to Rosemary's Baby, a classic, a oldie but goodie. We have The Ruins, kind of underrated. We have Saw. I have all 7 of the Saw movies in this pack. I have The Shining. Everybody knows this classic one. 2. Wes Craven's Shocker. Awesome one to me. I have Silent Hill. I never played the game, but this is good. I have Silver Bullet. Another great werewolf movie from the 80s. I have Sinister. Sinister 2. I have Stage Fright. A slasher from the 80s. About these members of this stage performance getting picked off one by one. Love my slashers. Moving on to The Stepfather. Straight up classic. John Carpenter's The Thing. A remake masterpiece. I have Tremors. Very good. A lot of fun. It's a good one. Trick or Treat. Watch this every October. Great. We have John Carpenter's Vampires. Another underrated one from John Carpenter. I have You're Next. We have Zombie. I highly recommend this zombie movie right here. It's very good. A lot of gore in it. It's great. And moving on. I have A Nightmare on Elm Street. Now moving on to a lot of my favorite horror franchises. The slasher section. It's the first one, which is the best to me. Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. They made this one more darker. I love the bus scene in the beginning. Part 3, The Dream Warriors, a fan favorite and the best sequel. I think in this movie, yes, Philip and Jennifer get it the worst in this movie. They died real bad. A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. Underrated one. Some good music in it. I love Debbie's death in this one. It was the highlight. Part 5, The Dream Child. And the highlight of this movie was Dan's death. Awesome. We have Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. I love the music in this one. And I have Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Now moving on to the Child's Play series. First one, the best. Child's Play 2, an awesome sequel. I love the toy factory scene at the end. I love the character Kyle. Andy returns in this one. In part 3, which I think is underrated, Chucky has his most one-liners in this one. Yes, and this one also has the best Chucky death in it too, to me. Bride of Chucky, my favorite one. Awesome soundtrack to it. Seed of Chucky. We have Curse of Chucky. I love how they brought the creepiness back in this one. Cult of Chucky. Yes. Then I have the remake. I'm moving on to my third favorite horror franchise. We have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This movie is just brilliant. My favorite one. Moving on to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. And this one was like a dark comedy to it. It don't have the same tone as the first one. Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, which I enjoyed more than Part 2. We have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Next Generation. I have the remake. I watched this one a lot back then when it came out. I have The Beginning. It's my second favorite one. It was just so brutal. It's a very, very brutal movie. Texas Chainsaw 3D. All I can think about every time about this movie is the that cuz line. That was funny. We have Leatherface. Now moving on to my second favorite horror franchise. Coming up is Halloween, a John Carpenter masterpiece. I think it's a masterpiece in my eyes. It's just great. We have Halloween 2. I love how this one picks up right after the first one. It's like one big long movie. Yes, they amped up the gore and stuff in this one. Great. We have Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Regardless if Michael Myers is not in this movie, it still turned out a good movie. Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, my favorite one. I watched this one the most out of the entire series. Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Regardless of all the flaws it has, I still like this one. I watched these the most growing up. They stayed showing them so much. Okay, Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. I love how brutal Michael Myers is in this one. They made him just super vicious. Halloween H2O, my third favorite one. I love how Jamie Lee Curtis came back in this one. Halloween Resurrection. I'm gonna have the remake by Rob Zombie. On to Halloween 2, Families Forever. I'm gonna have Halloween 2018. Yes, and these Blu-rays right here just hold these together. So yes, y'all, that was my horror movie collection. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be doing more of these type of videos. Also, if you are new to my channel, I talk about movies a lot, especially horror movies, because I'm a horror fanatic. I love slashers the most though. Yes. I also do reviews and rankings, so if you want to check out some of my ranking videos and my reviews, check out my videos on my channel. Yes, so yes, y'all, thank you guys for watching.